And with me is Eric Migicovsky, founder and CEO of Pebble, a company that makes smartwatches and is in the middle of the most successful Kickstarter campaign of all time. So this is your second big crowdfunding success. The new Pebble Time has already raised more money than any Kickstarter ever, and you've got about 70,000 backers, which has passed the tally you set back in 2012 with your first Pebble Kickstarter. Tell me, what are some of the things about this campaign that is different from the last time?
We're in a different spot. When we launched our first Kickstarter campaign 3 years ago, it was 5 of us. We had no idea that what we were launching was going to be the next big thing. This time was a little bit different. Our company's grown. We're over 130 people now. We shipped our millionth Pebble at the end of December. We had a pretty good idea that we knew what people wanted. But that having been said, every time you launch a new product, it's unexpected. You don't know how successful a product is going to be until you actually get it out into the world.
What does these kind of things do to your company going forward? Like, does the exposure change? Does the conversation around Pebble change?
I'd say that one of our goals was to inject Pebble into the worldwide conversation about smartwatches. We started this 3 years ago, but the fact of the matter is there's a lot of large companies that are moving into the space. Apple just this week launched, a mega huge smartwatch. But
yeah, I saw that you were trolling Apple with your Twitter account a little bit there about how a Camry is the same price as the highest end Apple Watch.
Apple came at it from quite a different perspective. They're making a luxury product. I'd say it's very different from Pebble.
What would you tell anybody who was trying to emulate your success with the Kickstarter crowd?
You have to talk to your users. You have to get out there. You have to get into the community, and you have to find out whether what you've been working on is actually something people want. But going on Kickstarter and kind of getting public with what you're working on is a key part of that process. And I think the other thing that we did really well with our first campaign, as well as our second one, is we understood the product market fit. The product that you're making is important, like the quality of the product is important, but it's also important how you talk about it. How will people use it? How will you explain it in an elevator when you've got 20 or 30 seconds? These are all things that help define the marketing strategy, but it's really just a communication strategy. How do you explain what you're working on?
Thanks a lot, Eric.
Thank you.